It's cleaver time!
But I like the scaling.
Well, we had a pretty spicy little game one. Let's see what game two has for us indoor as OG and Xtreme are going to match up once again. OG opting for some big team rounded, some heroes that can protect the egg. Meanwhile, Xtreme, they opt for this Beastmaster lineup, a little bit more mobility and in and out, I would say, on their side. And let's see whether or not they can handle what OG is going to be throwing at them as they actually smoke up, run into Xtreme, the ward on the high ground.
The grenade.
Hit him with the grenade.
Run away.
Met with axes.
Run away.
Run! Arrow actually stalls their retreat, but doesn't land. They'll get the ward kill at least. So Xtreme do get something out of it.
30 seconds to battle.
Decent. Get some XP.
Some more damage.
Then big right clicks in.
Yeah.
Boom. Yeah, I like this Xtreme lineup. So it's pretty cool. You get some attack speed for Morta going into those mid-game, late-game fights.
Yeah.
Sounds pretty nasty. And then, you know, Kaka's not online, so I think that's going to go better for him.
You really hate Lion, don't you?
I don't hate Lion.
Begins.
I just haven't seen that hero look very good in a while.
Kaka seems to operate on the extreme.
He's a very extreme player. Extreme highs, extreme lows, and extreme in between.
Playing
Just
on
a-
extreme game.
Just all extreme. We were talking about these axes yesterday.
Yep.
Spells 50 mana. What? Is this real? 50 mana axes? All levels?
Yeah.
That just seems absurd. I would not be surprised to see more beast picks purely off the fact that this hero's just a beast of a laner. No pun intended. Like we saw, what was that game earlier? That beast was, it was XXS beast. He was so farmed off the lane. He was crazy farmed.
Under attack.
Because not only can you use these axes to farm the creeps and the heroes and get some kills, then you can start just farming up camps and stuff faster. So I feel like the beast acceleration can be good, but I think the downside, some of the panel we're talking about is like, what do you go on this hero? Is he still just going straight these auras? Is there any world where you go blink BKB on this hero still? Probably not. Are you going drums? Is the new drum Ags Bloodstone build viable as much as it looks like it is? Because on paper it looks really good.
Yeah, it definitely looks very strong in these pubs.
But we just haven't seen it, right?
Yeah.
So I feel like Beast is one of these heroes that's very undiscovered so far in terms of where this hero will end up. So I'm just excited to see it more.
Ooh. Very low there on Kid Track. Zack's damage builds up, and you can see he still has plenty more to go.
We didn't get Jesus. I mean, it's just endless axe spam. What do you do?
10 stacks of axes.
I mean, that's quite a lot, to be honest. Probably a little bit too much there.
I've never seen that before. Even in the games with the old Aghanim Scepter on Beastmaster, where they had no cooldown.
I mean, it also hurts when you have to kill your HP to cast your own spells here.
Yeah.
You're getting axed. Axe attacked.
He's got double duty on that affair because not only is he a Phoenix, he's rocking the blood grenade as well. So they got double range heroes against Underlord, so it may not be the same kind of threatening core like BFJ was talking about with the Ursa and such, but it is still going to be kind of annoying for Underlords and some of these early levels to be up against double range.
I think to have answers on Underlord, you have to keep in mind they have Rubik. Rubik's a decent Underlord answer. You can turn around that Firestorm on him. Even Pit in some of these engagements could be annoying for OG. So that's another factor. I think if Paparazi is a good start, then Ember is a hero that can kind of just slight down OG's lineup. Not a lot of natural early armor. Kaka is going to go down for first blood. Slurp that up.
Good pickup. JT without level 2 axes. Not really the same kind of offensive threat. DY takes a little bit of damage here. The blood grenade's gonna take him out, I think. Oh, he's running. And he's good. The Tango offsetting that damage there. Meanwhile, JT did manage to get the kill on Kitrek. Finally. Wonder how many axes that was in total.
Nice little fear there into the tower by Ghost.
Yeah, that was really nice.
Yuragi's just gonna try and run down JT.
JT's dead.
Does have wand charges.
Okay, maybe he's not. One charges. Bait him into the tower a little bit. Turn around. Yuragi gets the kill and gets out because he also has a lot of wand charges because the non-stop axe spam.
A lot of early kills here. Kaka did go mid to refill the bottle. So Paparazi definitely having the edge on mid. Was winning the early waves as well. Head in CS, head in levels here. This Ember matchup, I think lane-wise, has definitely been favored across all the lanes I've seen it. I mean, a lot of these teams just like Ember versus the Taiga in general. If you can win the lane, it's even better. Overall, I think Xtreme are pretty happy with this early game compared to last time. I think they're doing a lot better on all three lanes. But still, Yuragi having another great early game here will pick up heal. As in quite literally, the spell heal.
What? Yeah, that's gonna help out against the axe spam.
That's
now
another...
the axes being thrown at you are just more wand charge.
You know that's another one of those spells Valve made, and we're just like, I don't want to name this. Let's just call it heal. It is called heal. Then you have Virtuous Dale.
Yeah.
Like, how is
every
one...
single, like, there has to be two different teams. One's in charge of calling the neutral creep spells, and the other one's in charge of doing the item war spells and actives.
One's a poet, the other's the janitor. Either way, it gets the job done.
They're both the janitor.
No. I mean, even the janitors at Valve are poets, Cap. We all know that.
Yeah, they're all poet laureates, probably. Only the best of the best clean these toilets.
They're both solo mid. What is happening in this lane?
Yeah, this matchup is on a knife's edge right now.
One might even say a blade's edge.
Ooh, feared back in. Arrow lands. MC doesn't have the Vanguard just yet. It's going to find it's delayed even further.
Nice little pickup there. Shutting down MC decent amount more this game. And as much as you can delay the Vanguard on these offlane strength heroes, the better too. Because then your kill windows just open up a lot. Like when you get that super early Vanguard, the lane's just over. You have no hope first. So it's really important that you start to slow these heroes down at least a little bit. I believe all three of these big melee side laners are going to go Arcane Vanguard of some capacity here. It's just the future, Cap. Accept it.
Yeah.
Just accept it.
New technology is here. We all just got to adapt to it.
Wait for the rune. Paparazi's level advantage. Still no sick for Bzm.
And gets the regen rune away from them.
Just got it off the creep.
And of course he keeps running it.
It's a good try, Kaka. He forced out the ult here. I think Paparazzi pretty happy about that one.
Sure.
Might even just rend it on him.
Yeah, it's tempting. Bzm's low. Has 8 stick charges though.
Big question to me is, do Xtreme want to try and make moves with their supports? Because I think Mirana and Rubik can make a lot of plays off these cores. Like if you get a roar into an arrow, bolt, if you get chains into arrow, this type of stuff going, it can be pretty deadly on the early laning phase for OG, especially when their support duo between Coddle and Phoenix. This is like a pretty greedy support duo in terms of they're not setting anything up, they're just damage follow-up. And you don't really have cores to lock heroes down early to set up that damage. So you're kind of just looking to get a lot of levels and then shove the waves and farm the map out. And if you get to that point, Phoenix Coddle are going to out-farm you on the map. Like Rick's
going for it.
Not doubt that.
Once again, I mean, he has set up a gameplay here, which is take the Wisdom Rune away. Does leave MC alone. And
can they kill him?
That arrow might just be able to get him. Oh, the shot isn't quite enough. Might be needed to try and bounce it off the trees and fear him into the team.
Vanguard's just too powerful. It's so hard to kill through this item.
Yeah, and where it's not really doing that much damage unless you've got the Pierce the Veil going.
At least you'll force them to base.
Eventually.
And JT will just be rushing Ags on Beast.
Rushing Ags.
Damn straight. How else do you do it? I've been preaching the drums forever. It's time.
You're preaching a very different kind of drums last patch.
The age of Helm of the Overlord is done. The time of the Slom is now. Repent your sins before he beats you.
All right there, lore master. Who's Slom? Or what is Slom?
Who's Slom?
Yeah.
Oh, well. Why would I know that? I only know Diesel Slom.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
you saying any of them before he's useful.
I thought the Monkey King one was pretty good. I thought you liked that. I'm just sad. As Xtreme are a little sad trying to push in this bottom, but Kitrak's just sitting here. Can't kick him out. Oh, 5 already. Take an arrow. Can they get the roar?
Kick him out because he's gonna dive into an Aurora.
All right, that was pretty necessary. You need to start accelerating the towers to his Beastmaster while you can before the outspam of OG comes online. This is a scary outspam lineup.
Yeah,
Pango, Coddle, Phoenix on top, Underlord who can go to the towers. MC will just hit 6 off this. Now he has gate capability if he wants it.
Now the nice part is if you do control that off lane like they do right now, it does make the safe lane feel a lot safer in that Ghost can play back here and the team could rotate in to help him out right now. Nobody's doing it though. Got the call, Bzm, he's gonna find him with the shield crash. Goes to the TP out, but hit by the rolling thunder. He will be killed as Paparazi tries to join in here. Taiga lumped again. A lot of damage from that swashbuckle. I think he expected them to be running away.
Gotta remember, it's Coddle Pango. Combo is deadly for a reason. Gotta respect the swashbuckles in the fight. I have a question for you, Cap.
Yes, sir.
I was watching these golems. Did the mud golems always just throw their rock at random units? Or is this a new thing?
No, that I feel like creep aggro has changed a little bit in what they do.
We'll hold that for a minute. Trying to go on Poppy, but I think he's fine here.
Very, very close.
I don't know. I was watching JT pushing in his bottom tower, and he kept axing the golem camp, and the golems ran over and threw boulders at Boar.
Dire's top tower is under
I don't know. Like, do they just not like the Boar?
Yeah. Maybe they could be. Yuragi doesn't like the Boar, or maybe he loves the Boar. Good Midas target.
Yeah, he likes the Boars.
Lots of experience.
See, there's the slain golem.
Yeah, I do feel like they have made the camps a little bit more aggro when it comes to using their abilities.
Maybe that's not aggro, man. That's insane.
Whoa, trying to go for the Doom. Gets it off now on the Rubik. They say, okay, Doom for Roar.
Eats his Boar.
Trying to shuffle away here. Yuragi.
I might live, honestly.
Might, yeah. Well, he's got Scorcher coming in, so. Yuragi's Inferno gets that kill. Paparazi trying to put some flames of his own into this fight. Met by the Phoenix, though. Arrow comes out. A little bit off the mark there, trying to land it on Kitrak on the revive.
What's Poppy doing?
Poppy is dying, perhaps. Oh, the swashbuckle missed, but the shield crash does not. Ghost coming in from the side. Maybe that's why they were playing that so aggro, but can't catch up. And now the attack speed's slow on the Fire Spirit's a problem. Ghost in some serious trouble. And I don't think the supports can do anything to stop this. Really nice telekinesis, but Ghost putting himself into a dead end there.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
That was just a crumbling team fight from Xtreme. Like, do they want to fight there? Do they not want to fight there? Do you want to bail out your Rubik who got Doom? You're trying to bail out your Beast? Can't fight the Egg? Paparazzi jukes himself and just dies? I mean, the hell just happened? I will say the Fire Spirits versus Morda seemed really good. I hadn't thought about that interaction, but like
100%.
You land him in the ult, it's just gone. You don't have the attack field.
A ton of damage. Bzm going to be run down here.
Base and paying dividends.
More and more remnants. Not quite enough. The last light. He missed the chains. Bzm able to hop away. Another one. Go for another one. Disarm for a second. The slight was coming up, but he is going to respect his own life here. Paparazzi
middle tower is under attack.
Could have maybe gone for it, but it would have been a tough kill to get. Maybe would have cost him his own life.
I mean, he also knows the drum of Salam is coming. Just play for the timing.
That'll be interesting to see.
I mean, this smells a lot better. Like, it's definitely a lot better. It's not a meme anymore.
Yeah. I'm interested to see how it's, going to be able to work out with their whole team combo.
And honestly, all things said, if you look at this net worth chart, JT is not in that bad a position, right? He stacked the Ancients. Something you can do from this offlane now, you can stack that Ancient on the side of the map, and he just clears it with the cheap axes. He's pretty damn far. I think it's something we're going to see from a lot of these Beastmasters. Like, even if you kill him once or twice, they're going to get the farm. Can't really stop it on this hero. Just too fast. Yeah. So it's a question of what's the impact he can make with that net worth. be a big question mark here. And maybe bigger question mark is how involved is Yuragi going to be? Because he went Boots Midas on this Doom. Not that like Rush Octarine build like we saw from 23 earlier.
Yeah.
This is probably a greedier build in terms of you're not as tanky, don't have extra utility, but he is going Octarine now. So in theory, this is the fastest farming build. Because you have Midas Devour running on top of Boots of Travel, straight into an Octarine core. I don't know much about farming patterns, but at this point, I don't think you need them. Yeah, you are the farming pattern.
And especially on this new map. Just run somewhere on the outer edges of the map. You'll run into me.
I think he can't not farm gold if he wanted to.
It's probably true.
Rise again.
Find a little chains arrow connection here on the track.
Skate on to the other side. Kaka.
Give us is a chance.
We got here.
Can't see me now.
Shadow helping him out, but he can't go very far. Have any AoE damage? Bumps it the wrong direction. Kaka gets away.
One does not simply slay Kaka
Sometimes that.
if he's not playing line. Asterisk.
Taiga's still chasing after him. Another blast. Finds that Kaka is actually healed up from the urn.
All right, defusal done for
Radiant's top tower
Bzm
is
on
under
top of
attack.
Arcane Room.
That is huge timing with when you have a Coddle lineup.
Yep, it is time to skirmish with him, or at least try and find some kill pressure on the map. Because all three of Xtreme's cores are just farming it up. They don't really care what's happening right now. They're just getting their items. The drums of Slom is done for JT, as he's starting to pound away with even more ancient stacks here. And you're going to finish up Maelstrom on Paparazi at the same time that Ghost has finished his Mage Slayer. So you have some early fighting items coming out from Xtreme. These are not necessarily that greedy of items here. And they're going to look to punish. Quick smoke up. While the smoke of OG are trying to catch Wards up in this top. He'll find her.
Takes a little bit longer. He'll eventually here.
Dire's middle tower.
Well,
is
now it's a
under
question of
attack.
can Xtreme make up for their carry death.
Dire's top tower.
They'll find a old man on a horse. Or will they?
On him with the flight. Arrows reveals him. Nice pushback there. Arrow cutting across, not quite landing. Bzm, he's got an arcane rune. That's pretty dangerous. They gotta watch out for that one. Paparazi. He burned much of his mana. Has a little bit more to work with here. Has to slight, but he has no remnants to be able to jump to. That other one on the side. It's been good for him. XGDY trying to burst him, but the heal comes through. Kaka. The stolen shield crash could not deliver the blow necessary. Good arrow to be able to help out in his dying breath. Trying to help JT here, but the swashbuckle on a big swing from MC. 300 damage on this Underlord right now.
Dominating.
Dire
Or
are
mind
scanning.
control. Just putting in the work here on the big slug. I'm not gonna lie. The more I watch these types of fights, I don't know if this drum is gonna be that easy to use. Because I think
it is.
I think he's getting outranged, right?
Yeah,
Like, that's the issue. You're getting blasted by Coddle. Swashbuckle's going in long. Like JT, he doesn't want to commit here. You have to commit into the egg too. I mean, obviously this fight is not set up too well for Xtreme, but if you're looking at how he's progressing, like, does he want to just run in here and start man-fighting people with that Ags?
Yeah, that is part of the problem. Is the Aghanim Scepter does not leave you particularly tanky.
No, and you got to get in the mix.
Yeah.
Otherwise, this item's doing nothing for you.
That's why,
You're
like, part of the
falling
combo
behind.
that we've often seen with this new Aghanim Scepter is, like, once you have the blood stuff. Okay, now you've got the combo of, like, tankiness plus extreme amount of heal that allows you to just go in.
But he's not going blood, so he's doing Greaves.
Tower is under attack.
Hordes.
In which case makes me think you should have gone Greaves in the first place and then gone.
I tend to agree, as Paparazi's once again out of mana here.
Ooh, good pit on 3. Xtreme having a really hard time breaking open the OG 5-man right now. Okay, that's gonna help Kaka a little bit here.
There's just no
They'll try to
damage.
chase him down though, and yeah, there is no damage whatsoever. Bzm with the armor.
He's just
Hey, burned out
destroying him.
Paparazzi again, man. This diffuser blade is just destroying Xtreme.
There's no
Got
answer.
the mana to be able to jump away, but he knows there's heroes waiting on it right now.
Can't jump.
He's gonna jump now.
Oh, they forgot it was there. What?
Well, they got distracted by DY. Went for him instead.
What?
Radiant
The ultimate distraction technique.
Yeah, dude.
They waved the flag in front of the bull, and it chased. It bought. Paparazi just walks away. Okay. That's one way to save your core. I mean, Kaka gets level 4 Firestorm here, but honestly, did not feel like it did much to deter. As they don't really have an answer for this Bzm Pango. He's mana burning everybody. He's too tanky. He had a shield rune in that fight as well. Pipe coming out from MC. You're chakring him up so he has extra swat. Yeah, maybe you have a war who can lock this Pango down, but what's the damage it's going to pump into him?
One side has auras, the other doesn't.
One side has damage. The other doesn't.
Yeah, that is a really bad combo. Ghost. He is one of the few damage heroes in this game for Xtreme side, and the Fire Spirits have been laying him to waste, but also just the pressure of all these heroes.
Well, can you get through the gate? MC got left behind. His own gate betrays him.
Okay, Kidtrack's on the other side. He just wants the bounty run.
Oh, Xtreme getting
Swashbuckles are so deadly.
pincer here.
middle tower is under
Our
attack.
arrow. Past the wickets there. BZM committing heavily here. Primal War, they gotta turn around and kill him, but heals. The heals are coming out. There's so many of them, and they're running out of damage. JT burning to death.
Was not enough.
Time and time again, they find themselves lacking the damage necessary.
Need a bigger
Be
drum.
a hero that steps forward.
You know, sometimes you need a bigger boat. Gonna need a bigger drum.
Gonna need a bigger drum.
Just
And
seems like it's the problem.
An animal too.
Yeah, that's very true.
And Pangolier is Pangolin's the real beast here in this one.
You ever seen a Pango's eyes? Dead eyes.
Dead eyes. McDonald's eyes.
Black eyes. Eyes that only get buffed every patch.
Is until they stab you with your rapier, and then they roll over. Pleasure. Bites to the eyes.
I hate Pang. I think every support
Taiga,
in the
heal
world knows
after
Pang.
heal after heal, man.
Need a couple level 4 Firestorms here. Kaka's gonna throw another one out, but they just run through it. They don't even care.
XG being chased away again. Oh, nice 4-step to the high ground. Back down to the low ground, and no disables. Okay. At least someone escapes.
I mean, they had a doom there. Yuragi didn't want to just doom him. Probably thought he was dead, but nice little cliff play. He got out of control very fast for Xtreme. They're gonna have to pull it back somehow, but I feel like these OG heroes are just too big, too tanky, too bad. Doom, son.
Primal Roar. At this point, they're hoping to just get back to the base and somehow keep the Ember Spirit alive. But BZM rolling on through. Catches another one. Swashbuckle on the two of them, too. Nicely placed. Oh, slips past the arrow. Catching Huerta, trying to push away, trying to get the distance. He just cannot.
JT wants no more of that. Says, I've seen enough of Slom.
Oh my god, GG.
Destruction.
5 heroes going to that team fight.